And we're back with the second episode of the fall season of the Student Media Podcast. I am your co-host, Deacon Tuttle, joined by the elusive, the illustrious Isaac Hinson. How you doing? Welcome back.
I'm doing great. It's always interesting to be called elusive, you know,
Yeah,
but I appreciate it.
yeah. I
I'd
was
like to
thinking
think
about
I'm
another one
elusive.
this week. I was like, we got to add on to it. I'm like, oh, if we do 8 to 10 episodes, it's going to be kind of hard to remember. Huh?
Yeah, so you just add one every episode.
She's manageable. It's
Yeah.
a study time. Yeah. Well, it's not just us, Isaac. We got another guest, as the show calls for. We have Aleigha Dixon, the firm director, the new firm director for CCA, the Central Communication Agency.
Yes.
Yes, welcome on the show. Thank you for giving us your time. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Today's been pretty chill. Yeah.
Very nice.
Mhm.
Well, to those who don't know what the firm director does for CCA, do you want to give us a little bit of background?
Yeah, so CCA is Central Communication Agency. We are Central's student-run PR firm. So we have actual clients in Ellensburg, and we provide all free PR services for our clients. So yeah, as firm director, I am in charge of overseeing our teams that we have for our clients, and making sure they're meeting their goals and actually are being helpful for the clients we have. But also, I run the class and I grade everyone and I post assignments and make rubrics and all that stuff. So, yeah.
Did you see yourself going to that position from the social media manager? How'd you end up as the firm director?
So last quarter I was the social media manager and the event planner, and so I really got to learn like a lot about like the internal side of CCA and a lot of the ins and outs of just the operations and how everything works. So I think that was helpful because I had to work a lot with budgeting and scheduling, and also had to communicate a lot with our firm directors last quarter. Um, so yeah, I think at the end of spring last year, they asked me if I would want to be in that position, because I essentially was shadowing them in a way for the last quarter. So I said, sure, let's do it. Yeah.
How do you balance all of that with just normal schoolwork?
Good,
Mhm.
good question.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm very busy. um, I pray a lot, and I um I have like work hours essentially like in my calendar. No one gave them to me, but I am pretty like diligent with those. So we also have like the classroom where we meet in Samuelson, but we for the leadership team we also have an office in Lind, and so I do a lot of the work in there. I have a key, so it's kind of nice. I can just go in there and work on stuff. But yeah, it can be hard because it's not just like assignments that we have. We're like actually impacting real businesses in Ellensburg, people that we like interact with even outside of school. So um, we take like our deadlines and our reputation like pretty seriously, because if one person fails, then it like reflects on everyone. So yeah, there's like a timesheet that everyone has to fill out, including me. So you just have to really be disciplined and know that like if you don't turn this thing in, like it's not just you're gonna get a grade, like a bad grade, you're like actually screwing people over. So
Heavy stuff. Well, in my research, sometimes I do research for this job, so I looked up some of
I'd
these
hope so.
reasons. Yeah, that's an expectation that I don't know. Somebody set it on me, but anyways, yeah, some of these places, such as I don't know how to pronounce it. This would be another installment of that. What is it? Auto delivery? I was confused by that. I never heard of it before. You want to tell us more?
Yeah, so they actually changed their name. They are now called Noms.
Tom's. All right.
Yes,
I'm hungry.
no, yeah.
Yes.
They are not one of our clients this quarter, but the owner of that business is actually starting a nutrition planning business, and so we've been actually helping him kind of start that up and gain traction and more recognition in Ellensburg. Their business is called My Nutrition Planning, and their like main demographic is like women in their like 40s or 50s, but essentially they work with a nutritionist, and then Dante, who is the owner, he provides like all the local produce to help like create meal plans for people. So kind of cool, but they're like definitely starting off um the ground. Like not a lot has happened yet, but yeah, they're one of our clients this quarter.
Very nice.
Do your clients come to you or do you go to them?
It's a mix. We This quarter has been a little different. Yeah, we've had returning clients, but I think this year we have, trying to think about who all of our clients are. This quarter we have Pulse, Observer, My Nutrition Planning, and Ellensburg Community Radio. So actually almost all of them are, yeah, 3 out of the 4 of them are actually new. And we originally reached out to the 3 new ones. But yeah, typically, I mean, it's a really good deal because they're getting free work and, you know, we just have to do what they want. So, yeah, so it's a pretty good deal. And so typically we reach out first. We've had people in the past like reach out like about working with us in the future, but part of the problem is we can't add more clients if we don't have enough students enrolled. And so sometimes we have to literally turn people away, which is sad because we don't have literally just the capacity to take them on as a client. But yeah, so primarily we reach out to people, but sometimes they will reach out to us. But yeah.
Well, you mentioned student media such as Pulse, which we're a part of, and also Observer. So, what's it like working like tangentially with them, and then also interacting with people like Madison in the past, who's a part of CCA, and how do those lines cross?
Yeah, we have a few students who are enrolled in Pulse and enrolled in Observer. And at first we were like, is that like conflict of interest? But it hasn't been yet. So I personally haven't worked super closely with them yet. We have 2 teams on, like one team for Pulse and one team for Observer. So they've been meeting with the leadership over there. So I think it's like a really cool opportunity because it's like student media supporting each other, and a lot of like collaboration can happen through this. And I think the more people like working to make student media like more known, like the more they are going to be known. So I'm excited for that. I hope we like continue to have them as clients. But yeah, we have like a few fun things planned that we're going to be helping them with this quarter. So I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I'm with the Observer, and so having Emily in the class with us has been really great. And it's really, like you said, it's really nice to see the integration between the different medias, Pulse, CCA, us. I think it's really beneficial to everybody.
Yeah. I agree.
Very nice. Well, how do you see this position as firm director, and wherever you go, like after this, how do you want to take this experience to your career?
It's a good question. Yeah, I think it looks great on a resume. That's one thing.
Always love to see that.
Yeah, but yeah, but like in actuality, there's like a lot of skills that I feel like I'm learning, like a lot of like logistical things or organizational things, but also how to like lead people effectively and to be available and um to like run a class, like but also to like in a way be quality control sometimes. So I think there's a lot of skills that are going to be really valuable, even if I don't necessarily go straight into PR after I graduate, which, yeah, I'm not after I graduate as of right now. So, but I still see like a lot of valuable skills that can like translate across like a lot of different industries. So, yeah, I'm excited. I think it's going to be like continue to be a really good experience, and like I said, looks great, honestly. So,
Yes.
yeah.
The most important aspect right there. It's all in writing.
Yep.
Well, I went to a CCA event this last spring. I actually got two. I don't have it hanging up anymore, but I was voted the best podcast host. And I think that was created on the spot actually by CCA. So respect to everyone there for the shout out. Looking forward to another one of those this fall, hopefully. So that will transition us. Do you have any events upcoming that you'd like people to know about to get on the radar?
We don't have any specific event planned yet, but we really want to emphasize recruitment of students. When CCA started, it was like 60 students from like not just PR, but like all student media. So we had like graphic designers, we had writers, we had marketing people, we had, yeah, I didn't even realize like how big it was, but it was really, really well known, and they had a lot of clients. So this is like not really anywhere near that. So I think recruitment, we want to do a recruiting event. We're going to be tabling throughout the quarter and the circ to tell people about what CCA is, and like honestly how valuable of an experience it is for students to get like hands-on learning. Like no one like coddles you in the class. Like I'm also a student, and so I'm not gonna carry anyone. And so yeah, it's really good experience to actually work with real clients, and um just a lot of different skills come in to it. So yeah, we are planning on doing a recruiting event. We're not exactly sure what that is going to look like, but that's definitely the goal. Yeah.
Well, what would you say to somebody who uh, is within the realm of communication but hasn't necessarily thought about PR to coming on board? What would be something you would encourage them with to join the team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have a few just straight up comm majors in CCA, and I think it's cool because a few of them have like come into CCA and been like, I actually don't really even know what PR is, and so we get to like share that with them, and they get to learn like a whole new skill set rather than um, like general comm, which that's great too. But they could like literally say they studied in depth like PR and got to like be on an account team for a client. And so that is really good experience. But I think in general, like the reason why I went into PR instead of just comm, is it is like more specific, and it incorporates like a lot of, I want to say like modern strategies, if that makes sense. Like, yes, like social media is a big one, but also you have to like stay really aware, like when working with clients, of current events and media, and like what are the best strategies out there too. So it felt like still general enough where the skills could like really be applied to whatever job I get, but felt like really specific in the strategies or like the specific things you learn for it. So I really like it. You also don't have to write a thesis to graduate. You just have to take portfolio assessment, which is
Oh, yeah, that's pretty easy. I'm doing that now too. An easy A right there. That's one credit.
yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I've really enjoyed my classes for the most part. Yeah.
Easy. Enjoyable classes. We'll post this on the social media announcement. No thesis. No thesis for CCA. Take it immediately. It's
Yeah.
also professional. So, Isaac, is there anything that you're dying to pick Aaliyah's brain at?
No, man, I think we've covered most of it.
Yeah. Well, with this being most likely your last quarter in college, you never want to make an assumption, right? Well, do you have anybody in mind transitioning outside of this leadership role? I'm sure it's a little bit maybe not difficult, but definitely a journey stepping into a new role and then also passing off the baton. How is that going?
Yeah, we like really wanted to, because myself and the assistant firm director, Devin, this is both of our last quarters in college. So we wanted to set the firm up for success and like start early on looking for like who we would want our next steps to be. And yeah, so we do have two people. I'm not exactly sure which one is going to take which role, so I'm not going to say that, but we have Abu and Litzy taking over for leadership. And yeah, they're great. They've been in CCA for a few quarters and yeah, like show a lot of competence and initiative. And yeah, I feel good about passing the baton to them.
Wonderful.
But yeah, a lot of like Devin and I's goals for this quarter is just to set up CCA like well for long-term stuff. So yeah, I think it'll be great.
Well, congratulations. You're doing a good job in the rebuilding phase. And then everybody else will learn to reap the benefits and not even know the hard work that you paved. But they will know it because we interviewed you. So thank you to Isaac. Thank you for being here today. Thank you, Aleigha, for taking time out of your day. Do you have any closing thoughts here, Isaac?
It was just very insightful to listen to you talk about it, man. I'm very excited for whatever events you guys put on. I'll be there.
Awesome. Hope to see you guys there.
And I will be there if I'm being
Looking out.
awarded again. So give me a heads up on that one. Well,
Yeah, you got to go get your next award, man.
Got it. This time I need an actual like Dundee type deal, not the printout paper. All right, we can do a little better with the budget here.
Yeah, well, I'll consider that.
Yep. All right. Well, everyone have a fantastic day, and that was episode 2 for the crew. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.